I'm Meuse Knuckle Johnson, and these are my cousins.
Brothers. Are we cousins?
Believe the Bible, we all related, bruh.
Yeah, man, brothers and sisters.
Vote for us. Are they voting for this?
How are y'all doing this?
Mail-in ballots.
Hanging Chads, we deserve this. You got an all-star SoundCloud rapper. You got the best tracker this side of Newport, North Carolina.
I'm from Newport.
And you got the son of Zeus. What more could you ask for?
Maybe some girls.
Maybe. Hey, we gonna have some girls. Small town, big sound.
And Moose, you said that if they record in our house, they're like another month's free on it.
We'll discuss it. We're out. How many other people do you know that is a direct descendant from a Greek god?
Real talk, thinks Zeus is his dad.
Convinced his dad is Zeus from the Greek myth. Even I know that. It's the guy with the lightning bolt.
I mean, for God's sakes, my name is Moose. I reek of Greek.
Somehow we ain't related to Zeus either, so I'm calling shit on the whole thing.
If I'm not a prom candidate, this show should be canceled before it even starts.
Having cameras in the house, so it'd be like, yo, Red accidentally forgot to wipe. It's gonna be like the Harry Truman show.
To do the waiver, I had to fill in my social security number. And I just wrote down, it's none of your business. The concept of the show being kind of making a dent in the universe. Me trapping animals helps keep dents out of cars.
2 cameras should probably do in our house. It's not that big. Bo's gonna be looking for stuff all the time.
You can't understand the capabilities that I obtain from my heritage of being basically a Greek god.
Moose doing all kind of dumb things.
I'm damn near perfect. I can do anything I want to because I am godlike. I know that I'm direct descendant from Zeus. I got struck by lightning
I don't really know when these lightning strikes would have happened.
16 times.
Moose don't really ever leave the house.
He's been struck by lightning once. He was playing a game and there was lightning that was in the area.
He might go outside the house, but he's in the front yard, never the back.
You hear thunder, you count the seconds, that tells you how far away.
I've got the perfect manicured face and my hair.
He uses that as an excuse not to shave.
There was something special about me from the day that I came out of the womb.
Bo, on the other hand, he wasn't born, he was hatched.
I don't remember being born. I just remember being. Is that kind of what this show's about? Figuring out where you're born?
I literally sat on the table. I said, Doc,
On Terminator 2, remember when he came out of that electricity storm?
I'm special.
That's bullshit too. He was born at home.
Didn't know at the time what that was until I tried to turn on the lights one time and the whole building shut off, and I knew that I had some electrical currents.
We do got a faulty wire in the bathroom. The Moose is sleeping with the landlord, so I feel like if that's anybody's problem, it's his problem.
My hair immediately started growing. It literally grew overnight. Nobody's hair grows at night except gods or demi-gods. I consider myself a demi-god because I put my pants on just like every other human.
Zeus and Moose, they rhyme.
The man version of Zeus. Man, Zeus.
That's how I know Moose and I are related.
Moose. So we just made one word out of it.
He just came up with a rap, couldn't come up with any more lines, so he's like, oh, I'm related to him.
And the Zeus lightning plate for my Camaro was already taken. So some days I get riled up and I can shock people when I shake their hands.
I mean, is Moose's beard real?
During storms, the lights, the power will go out through a whole county. I can control it by a lot of Jack Daniels. What was it like growing up without a dad, but really knowing that Zeus was probably your dad?
He's always going on and on about his love for his dad and
Animosity, I would say, a little bit of like abandonment.
I don't think I've ever felt love or warm thing inside your heart.
He was doing great things,
I felt that. Usually like there's an animal attached to a rope.
and he just didn't have time to teach me the ropes and show me how to use my superpowers.
Love and death are very similar things. Actually, I wouldn't know that because I don't know what love is.
So I kind of had to learn how to do them on my own.
Love and death have a thing in common, and that's that they ain't reached me yet. And they'll both kill you.
I love my dad, or whoever he is.
Both my cousins are crazy as hell.
I'm from Harlem. I'm from Harlow. It's not from Harlem. I'm from Harlow.
And the only thing that ever makes sense is being out in the woods where I can raise hell.
I'm also a big Lord of the Rings fan. Shout out Bilbo Baggins. This is what I write all my stuff in. Hobbits get ass. Dead they get ass. Got the desire in the Shire. That's who I admire. Bars are hot like fire. Bobo is my squire.
Bo and Red. Now it's Red, R-E-A-D, not Red, R-E-D, because he's a dumb.
What do you think, this is an act? I'm a direct descendant of Master P.
They are non-believers.
They're both special. Moose is specialer than most.
As far as them saying that my dad lives across the street, they're full of shit. They never met my dad. That guy's just a plumber. He comes over and helps my mom plumb the pipes when I was younger. Sorry, I've got a little choked up there. When I start my prayers, I basically start it like this. Dear Daddy, I want you to bless me, your only son, Meuse Knuckle Johnson. Rain down on me your favor, Zeus. Daddy, just like that. That's how it starts out.
That's why he started an electrical company.
Other than doing live demonstrations of my superpowers, well, I'm an electrician.
Like fixes their microwave goes out. He's a handyman.
When I get zapped, I don't feel it.
He can create electricity, but I told him, yo, everyone's got electricity.
I don't even have to turn off electricity. When I change a breaker, I just go ahead and change it with my hands.
That's like creating air. What are you, a tree?
Odds are I'm just going to blow the whole building's fuses anyway.
Terrible electrician.
I first realized my daddy was Zeus when I got an electronic mail sent to me, and the address was Zeus Daddy 6969 at yahoo.com. I knew it was my daddy because he knows my favorite number, 69.
People ask, Red, whenever Moose holds our phone, charges up. Like, what's going on?
Meuse Knuckle, hold out your hand for a minute.
Could it have something to do with that movie he watched about lightning?
You know those iPhone chargers that you don't have to plug in?
He can charge iPhones.
You sit the iPhone right on my hand. And by the power of Zeus, or the power of Meuse Knuckle, however you want to phrase it, that phone charges.
He got no need for iPhone chargers, but still won't let me borrow his.
Drop some knowledge on the two other people that are going to be on this show. One's called Bobo Tracker, and the other one's name is Red Rider.
Yellow, mellow, hello. Trying to eat some Jello. Call me on my cello.
Bobo's, his last name, we changed it to Tracker.
I haven't showered in about 3 weeks.
Because the boy can track anything. I mean, he can smell a fart from 10 miles away.
I smell like raccoon.
He can hear a piece of rice fall on the shag carpet from 3 doors down.
And I have rubbed raccoon on my body.
Bo can track, man.
The boy is spectacular.
They're little sly devils. They rob the possums, rob the squirrels.
Now, Red, R-E-A-D, because he's a dumb.
I lay down tracks and Bo will find your tracks.
Thinks he's a SoundCloud rapper.
One time we lost a dog, a hound dog, and Bo sniffed him out.
He might be a mega superstar, who knows?
Fresh on your track, just made like 10 racks, about to pop the goose. Oh no, here comes Moose.
I know there's only one mega superstar on this show.
I have taken their and I have rubbed it on my face.
And that's Meuse Knuckle Johnson, direct descendant from Zeus. If you don't know who your father is, odds are he might be the plumber across the street, laying the pipe to your mama.
It don't really smell that bad. It kind of smells like nature and maybe a fig Newton.
Most likely your dad is not a god like mine is.
Raccoon just kind of smells like liberation, really.
There's places in the world for you too. I mean, just like me. Pretty much a demi-God. So, and just because you pissed your pants 16 times doesn't mean you're related to Poseidon.
Red, R-E-A-D, because I've read so many books. Past tense, ballin'. I'm a budding SoundCloud artist. My kid brother called me Red Rocket when I get excited.
Red keeps recording these things for something called a TikTok.
So, Bo Tracker, that's my kid brother.
Red is not the best dancer. I've recorded a couple for him.
SoundCloud showed me love.
I've done the Awesome Possum.
It's the most popular place to get noticed.
I've done the If It Flies, It Dives.
And get recognized, especially in small towns.
The Twirl with the Squirrel.
I don't mess with Spotify.
Hotter than 2 rats make a whoopee in a wool sock.
With YouTube.
In the shell, out the shell.
MySpace, that's not where the record execs are. And then I tell people I rap on SoundCloud on Tinder.
Whistle while you chirp.
I'm a ride or die chick for my friends. Are you the same when you got born? Are you the same when you got born? You're not, man. If you ain't growing, you dying. Heard that on Shawshank.
Human tracks, bear tracks, coyote tracks, coon tracks, anything. Just know if you need it trapped, Bow Tracker is here for you. I don't know if you could tell. Hulk Hogan's kind of my hero. Big arms, big paychecks, baby. Just to clear this up, I do not have a sex tape. How can you have a sex tape when you're a virgin? Can you cut that?
You know what? Growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I thought this would help me.
Meuse Knuckle, out.